Episode 111, all ones, baby.
Oh, yeah, it is. Number one day.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Turn up this podcast.
I'm in this for the money and the pussy, and they're both falling off the trees.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 111 of the Reasonable Doubt podcast. As always, we are your hosts, Eric Seagriff
And Chicka J Money.
Episode 111. It's been a while. It's been like 2 weeks since we've recorded.
It has actually been a couple weeks.
I missed it. I've just been sitting in my house crying, dreaming
of another episode.
Dreaming of doing the podcast. It's all I think about.
What's even crazier is how close we are to season 3 or season 4.
We're on season 3, yeah. Season 4 is like 40 episodes away.
It's not even that far.
It's not that far at all.
Yeah,
we're going to be like a multi-generational podcast.
Yeah, like multiple years of awesomeness.
Like people are going to be, like people that listened during season 1 will have had children, and those children are going to grow up listening to new episodes as they come out.
Well, that's what I was thinking, is we're getting to the point that we're starting to get into the second generation.
Yeah, we're like a dynasty.
Yeah.
Now.
Like one of the Chinese dynasties.
Or like the Bulls.
Speaking of Chinese spies down... So...
Yeah?
Did you hear? Okay, so I thought that Trump was very cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, which he is.
Yeah.
But specifically about the Mexican border thing, I was like, dude, what the fuck are you worried about? Like, they come up, stand at Home Depot, and you hire them.
Yeah.
Like, it's easy labor. Like, what are you mad about? That's not what he's mad about.
What's he mad about?
I'm going to be honest. I think most people's concern with that border has to do with the fact that it's a border, not the fact that Mexicans are coming in. I really think Americans, like, especially down south, there's so many Mexican people, like, and you don't hear a lot of, like, true Mexican racism going on. Not the same way you do for other groups.
Yeah.
Last year, for 2023, they arrested 37,000 Chinese nationalists at the Mexican border.
Coming in through China? Or coming in through Mexico?
Because it's a fucked border. Because
yeah.
the border's weak. So I was like, wait, what? So I started looking into this. You know how many Indian illegal immigrants tried to come in that were arrested last year?
What, through the Mexican border?
Through the Mexican border.
How many?
85,000.
Oh, damn. That's just the way to go.
Did they... Yeah.
It's the Burma Trail.
You pick a fucking country of people exporting illegal immigrants, that border has picked up a fuckload.
Hell yeah.
Way too many. It's crazy. And it's like, if that many people are getting arrested, how many people get through?
True.
You know what I mean? How many Chinese spies have we let in?
Yeah, but how much money are they going to spend on this border and still fuck it up?
Well, that's fair. Yeah. I love that Texas got heated and we were like, yeah, they rebuilt it once.
Yeah.
The feds tore back down, then they rebuilt it and guarded it. State troopers were like, yeah, don't touch the feds.
Well, okay, the vast majority of illegal immigration in the States comes from people overstaying visas. That's the vast majority of illegal immigration.
I don't know that we know that.
We do know that. The vast majority is people that get temporary visas or, like, they're able to, like, visit, and then they just never leave.
Yeah.
The wall or the border guard...
There is a lot. That's a huge problem for them.
And it sounds like a lot of people, but when you think about it, like, over a year in a country of that size, that's actually not that very many people.
It's still a lot of people.
It's a lot of people,
It's a lot of people because it usually stays localized to the border states.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, because why would you go anywhere else?
Yeah.
But the whole, like, Trump wanting to build the wall and stuff, that was just to rile the people up.
100%. I agree with that.
Because there's
I don't think the wall is necessarily the solution.
Yeah, and have you seen how people can get over the wall?
Very easily.
Very easily. They're like, we built this fantastic wall. By the way, there's a 4-foot gap over there.
Yeah.
No one look at that.
Don't
look at that part.
Yeah.
And there's also places where the border is just a river.
Yeah.
Like the Rio Grande or whatever, I think it is.
Yeah.
Where they're like, why would we build a wall? There's a big-ass river. And then people just get boats.
Yeah. They swim or take a floaty.
Yeah. I've been thinking of something. Speaking of America. You know how their beer is like... Their light
they
beer...
have like pussy beer?
They have light beer.
Yeah.
But their light beer is like 3%.
Is it really?
Yeah, like Natty Light is like 3% over there.
What?
Right? And then you think of like what non-alcoholic beer is. That's like 0.5%, right? Ish.
Okay, yeah.
That's like...
Half or 0.0.
Yeah, there are 0.0, but a lot of like non-alcohol or de-alcoholized beer is like 0.5%.
0.05, yeah.
Right? Which is fine to give to kids. You can give like de-alcoholized beer to kids.
Okay.
Right? So a 6-pack of non-alcoholic beers equals 1 light beer.
No, it's 0.05.
Yeah, so 6 of those equals 3%. 0.5 times 6.
No.
Yes.
No,
That's the
because it's
math.
not 0.5. It's 0.05.
No, it's 0.5, brother.
No fucking
I'm telling
way.
you. So what I'm thinking is, but if that logic stands, why can't we give kids light American beer as like a little treat? You know,
They have one light American beer?
yeah, like say you're like 10-year-old kid, it's like his first time cutting the grass or whatever. I think he should be able to enjoy 6 or 7 Natty Lights on the back deck
6 or 7?
and smoke like a slim cigarette.
Oh, it is 0.5.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty high.
Well, you would have to drink like 30 to catch a buzz now, like us.
Do you think he would, though?
I think you'd probably piss it out first.
Yeah, but if you're a kid and you crush 6 of those,
That's what I mean, and that's legal.
that's legal. Then they have a beer.
Then you can just give him 1 Natty Light.
Yeah, I think like the concentration at which it comes into your body must play an enormous role.
Probably, but you know, I think we should relax child drinking laws. That's like my big thing. If I was ever like voted into office, I would make horrible policy decisions, but I would probably get elected because I would run on shit like that, like let kids
Yeah, but
drink.
kids can't vote.
Then you lower the voting age.
Yeah, yeah.
Kids can't vote. Fuck.
That's a huge hole in my plan.
Among other things, like if I ran for like mayor
Yeah.
on the promise that you could smoke in bars again, I think I would get a huge turnout.
Like here?
Yeah.
Probably, but then you got to remember there's a lot more people opposed to these things than you and I know.
Yeah, but I think
We don't know them because they're not cool.
yeah, but I don't think that would get them fired up enough because they're not cool and they don't go out and do stuff.
Yeah, but
Right?
they do get fired up on their computers. They do. In the comment section on YouTube.
On their computers.
Yeah, they get fucked up about the comment
Yeah,
section
but I don't
on
think
YouTube.
they don't go to a bar where you would be able to smoke, right?
Like, what are we
Or like-
segregating the bars? Like, this is a smoking bar?
I think we could do that.
What bars are smoking bars?
Bars that don't serve food.
Those don't exist.
Well, you allow that.
There's a lot of red tape to go through here, Josh.
Yeah, I know that, and I'm willing to do it for the people.
For the people.
Too long have we been laying down with the boot of bureaucracy on our neck.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm working on my speech.
Yeah, fucking.
Just wait. Within 5 years, you will see a rally at Victoria Park and me speaking into a microphone.
I am terrified.
I'll be wearing this super awesome jacket. I'll be waving at people, kissing babies.
Don't punch a baby.
High on amphetamines. You ever thought about that? Like making a run at politics?
Yeah, I have.
I would be probably so corruptible.
Yeah.
I like to think that I'd be like, but I wouldn't be a corrupt politician.
You know what? I honestly don't think you would.
No?
No, I think you joke about it. I think if you got in.
Yeah? I'd stand by my morals?
Yeah, because you'd be like, fuck you, I'm here. Fuck you, you suck. You'd get too principled. You'd be like, no. Why would I do that? I fucking, no. You'd be like, I got voted in on this dumb shit. Of course I'm going to stick to
Some
it.
people would try and change your mind. Like, they wouldn't try to intimidate you. They try to do favors for you.
Who?
I don't the industry giants that I would be tackling.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I honestly think that if either of us got voted in,
yeah.
we would actually be like, there'd be jokes, and then the moment it happened, you'd be like, oh, this is actually really dirty. Like, no, I don't want to do that. Fuck, get the
and then
fuck
we
out
get
of here.
shot 3 times in the back of the head,
Yeah,
and they rule it a suicide.
They'd be like, and he committed suicides backwards.
He zipped himself up into a duffel bag and threw himself in the river.
Yeah. Crazy that he would do that.
Very sad.
Yeah. Now, fuck that. I think I would have a great time in politics.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I mean, Trudeau's prime minister, and he was a drama teacher.
That's true.
Just be dramatic.
Okay, this is the thing, though. This is one thing I'll say about that. I'm not a huge fan of Trudeau, but when people are like, "Oh, he's a drama teacher,"
yeah,
wouldn't
he also is born of a legacy of politicians and has grown up with nothing but political knowledge influence his entire life.
But wouldn't
fair enough?
Like that point sticks with me because wouldn't you want your politicians to come from everyday walks of life?
No.
Because people said that about AOC too when they were like, "Oh, she's just a bartender." It's like, yeah.
AOC.
Yeah, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the congresswoman from New York.
Okay, yeah.
She was like a bartender before she got into politics. And people were like, what the fuck? It's like you want people from everyday working occupations.
Who are able to get educated and be smart.
Yeah, you want this to happen. You
yeah.
don't want someone who's like a third generation politician.
Yeah, and has never struggled.
Started being a politician when they were like 17.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
You know, it's funny. I think there's certain criterias I would like to meet. I think that it's very special. I think it's a very specialized position for someone who's like worthy of being a leader. I think if someone comes from a normal life and they work really hard and become a lawyer, I think that's a really suitable
for sure.
politician. You know what I mean? Like if you've worked your ass off and then you get into law, but you come from not a super privileged family.
Yeah.
Come from a normal family.
Yeah.
And you get into law and become a lawyer, then it's like, okay, yeah, you're probably going to be a really good politician.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know what normal people want, and you have all the knowledge of law.
Yeah.
Which is, like, just helps to make you not look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Brian Mulroney. I'm actually sad about that. I bought the copy of the Globe and Mail on him.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm really sad about Brian Mulroney dying.
Oh, okay.
I think a lot of people throw a lot of fucking shade at Brian Mulroney.
Were you also upset when Thatcher died and Reagan?
No, but sorry, Josh got me sick.
I didn't get you sick. Everybody's sick. You can't blame me for
Josh
that. I
got
saw you
our
for
friend
half an
sick.
hour, 10 feet away.
Multiple times.
10 feet
while
away
you were
from
sick.
you. While I was sick. I was 10 feet away and outside for most of it.
You weren't 10 feet away. I patted you on the shoulder.
You asked me for food knowing I was sick. That's your fault.
Did you cough in my food? Oh my god.
Christian's going on a trip. I'm going to ruin his whole time. That's exactly what I said.
Okay, anyway.
Speaking of politics, Christian's going to Cuba to restart the revolution.
Fuck yeah.
Starting tomorrow.
But no, Brian Mulroney, I think... Okay, I want this to be a preface to our conversation about this. Every single politician in history fucked some shit up.
Yeah,
Every politician ever has bad mistakes.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Nelson Mandela was a terrorist before he did great things.
Are you equating Nelson Mandela?
No.
Not a terrorist, a freedom fighter.
He was a terrorist.
Against apartheid.
Nonetheless, he was murdering innocent people.
Against apartheid.
I agree. I agree that the cause was just, but nonetheless, that is an act of terrorism. Even he agreed that it was an act of terrorism. You can't go by
that. Everything Hitler did was legal till it wasn't.
A terrorist! He's a terrorist!
Are you equating Brian Mulroney and Nelson Mandela?
No, I'm not.
Because that's fucked.
No, that's not what I'm going to do. My point being, everybody makes mistakes. Brian Mulroney, I think I understand that, like, there's some things people don't like that he did when he, like, because he was willing to work with Reagan, we lost a lot of manufacturing to the States and to Mexico.
Yep.
Which, like, that's everyone's bone of contention with him, and fair enough.
Well, ushering in neoliberalism in the 80s, yes.
Okay. He also provided 40 years of, like, extraordinary prosperity in our country. He mitigated the Camp David agreement. He fucking increased mortgage rates to solidify our economy so that we didn't collapse like other people. He helped to detach us economically in all other ways aside from labor exchange between countries from the States.
Okay.
And then when they collapsed in '08, we didn't feel it the way they did.
Okay.
So you can thank him for that. I mean, the dude was a statesman through and through. He didn't ever stop practicing politics. He never stopped giving speeches on like to universities and stuff, encouraging children to fucking go into politics and care about something. I think there's a lot of positive there. I love Mulroney. I love
him.
I love Mulroney.
Okay.
He also, after Pierre Elliott Trudeau, do you remember the movie Argo?
No.
Okay, so, I should have had this in Cliff Notes or something. But, there was conflict. I can't fucking remember the country. But there was conflict. They ban any flights out, leaving, going to the States. Becomes incredibly hostile. There's 300 Americans trapped in this country in the embassy. They can't get out.
Yeah.
Pierre Elliott Trudeau was like, oh, you know what? We can get them out. We'll get them out as faking them as Canadian citizens, and then we'll get them out of there as Canadian citizens leaving to come to Canada. We'll get them a bunch of fake passports.
Yeah. This was in it's in the Middle East. Yes, I do know about this. Yeah.
And then you know what happened? Then it came up for re-election, and then Pierre Trudeau stopped it. Was like, halt! I want the votes, and didn't fucking put it through. So they're there. Like 100 of them died because he just fucking pumped the brakes on it real quick.
Yeah.
And it's like, you cocksucker. And then Brian Mulroney won and was like, yeah, fuck you. We're saving these people. These are American lives.
Though.
They're American lives.
American lives, baby.
Fucking, yeah, you're damn right you're going to save them. They're our neighbors. We have to work with them. Like, fuck. I hated that. That it was like, everyone has this animosity towards the States. Like, I'm not saying that we should be like the States. This is another thing. I think Mulroney was like, really, really liked the idea of, like, at the time, the U.S. was probably the best free democratic system in the world at the time. Like, just pre-Mulroney. So he looked to that and was like, this is an excellent system, and, like, people actually have a vote, and people actually have fucking influence over their country.
What do you mean? As opposed to who?
As opposed to the rest of the shit world going on? At the time?
What do you mean? Like most of Europe?
Okay, dude, the capitalism at just pre-Mulroney was banging. You would have fucking busted
the baby boomers entered the workforce.
It was, like, dude, that would have been one of the greatest times to be working.
To be like a white dude in the 70s? Yeah, obviously. Like, that would have rocked.
Yeah.
But,
so, hold on. So what I'm saying is, you're making me lose my train of thought. Mulroney came in and looked at that and was like, yeah, there's definitely a lot of value to this. Worked with the States, which people didn't want to do. Got a bunch of ability of trade between borders for the States, which helped us immensely. Mm-hmm. Like, economically, it was a massive move for us.
Okay.
And then, yeah, it just did nothing but good for the country. While also maintaining that Canadian people had our own heritage and our own fucking, like, he maintained that, like, Canadian people had their own way. There's a way of being Canadian. There's something to us and the way we are that's different from the States. Like,
hasn't every prime minister done that? Like,
no,
ever?
No, not even close.
Okay.
No, are you kidding me? No, that's insane. Mulroney, in my opinion, is like one of the best prime ministers we've ever had.
Okay.
I think if you took time, really read up on what he did during his
Okay.
I'll
take a look into it, and next episode, while you're gone, I'll research this hard. We'll do a ranking of prime ministers of all time.
Yeah, he was phenomenal, dude. He also, part of the reason that it got played out that he was like, so much manufacturing went to the States is that he encouraged wage increase for Canadians, that he thought it was unreasonable that we were making too low of wage. Mm-hmm. He was pro-union. Dude, he was a fucking great prime minister.
Okay. I'll look into it more. I feel like you read a fluff piece.
No. I've known about Mulrooney for years. He
died, and someone wrote a column just throwing this guy. I bought
that because I wanted to see someone talk positively about him. I've known about Mulrooney for years.
Okay.
When he died... The moment he died, I shed a tear.
You shed a tear.
I literally read that Brian Mulrooney died, and I had a little bit of crying. I was that fucked up about it. I was like, God damn, man. I wanted to go see him speak at Xavier on the East Coast. I've watched tons of his speeches live. Like, ones that he would do and they would have on YouTube live, or he's doing a speech. I've watched tons of them. I'm a big Mulrooney fan.
Lots of people have died recently and you didn't cry.
No.
You didn't cry when Prince died.
Mulrooney fucked me up. I know. I was upset about Mulrooney dying.
You didn't cry when Prince died, and you cried when Brian Mulrooney died.
I was upset about it, okay? He's my favorite prime minister.
That's a patriot right there. This guy bleeds maple.
I'm a fucking Canadian patriot. I was devastated when Mulrooney died.
Devastated even. No one could reach him for 3 days.
It fucked me up. I was like, man, Brian Mulrooney. I remember.
You were up on the roof with the shotgun.
I told the wife, I was like, Brian Mulrooney died. And she's like, yeah, I heard. I was like,
just like in the apartment loading the shotgun. Babe, what's going on? Brian Mulrooney died. I'm going out.
There's nothing left.
There's nothing. What do we even call this?
How fucking wonderful was that? Going out and trying to inspire young people. Like,
that's why we should get to the politics.
Till the day he died, he was doing that. He's fucking amazing prime minister.
That's why we should
fuck everybody. Fuck everybody that doesn't agree, actually. You know, everyone's argument is the same, but he got rid of manufacturing in Canada. No, he didn't get rid of it. He solidified that we wouldn't work for, like, fucking peasants up here for the States. Took a stand. We lost a bunch. And then you know what happened? A bunch of foreign companies that weren't American came in and introduced manufacturing in the country. In the long run, it was a good move. And economically, literally
look at all of our manufacturing now.
We have tons of manufacturing now. We do, but it's not with American companies.
Yeah.
Because we won't work for fucking pennies on the dollar making American garbage. Mm-hmm. You say what you want, but fucking Chinese and Japanese manufacturers pay us better. They respect our labor laws. And they fucking, they give a decent life. You can actually go work at Toyota and afford a normal life like you could in the 80s. Or we could still have fucking shit-ass GM up here working for GM like slaves. Like, I'm sorry that people had a good life 40 years ago, but he saw that it wasn't going to work out the way we wanted. Like, ultimately, it was a good move. And we had 40 of the strongest economical years in Canada's history because of that motherfucker. He was an amazing prime minister. He afforded opportunity. If you were born on Canadian soil or you had the privilege to immigrate to Canada, he gave more opportunity for Canadians than we've seen in a long fucking time, dude. He was a phenomenal prime minister.
Wow.
Yeah, I love Brian Mulrooney.
He said his piece.
I'm done now.
A memorial on Brian Mulrooney from one guy who really likes him and one guy that sort of knows about him.
And one guy that's like, I guess I'll look him up.
I don't know. I'm immediately suspicious on how much glazing is happening, right? So I'll look it up. But
I love him.
You know how I found out he died?
How?
I saw a flag at half mast and had to Google it.
Oh.
I was like, they find more dead kids? No, Brian Mulrooney.
They should have just taken the flag right off for Mulrooney.
No, because then no one will know what country we're in.
You don't even fly half-mast. Yeah, because Canada lost one of the red stripes on the side.
He actually introduced that. Most people won't remember. Before Brian Mulrooney, our flag was red and white stripes going sideways and a little blue field with maple leaves on it. And he said, no, we're not going to be the Americans.
Yeah, I don't know. Andy was Irish, so, you know.
Oh, here it is. Oh, okay.
Well, so was Reagan, and I love Reagan.
That makes sense. Just pissed drunk in office all the time.
Reagan?
It's St. Patrick's Day. Speaking of
Oh,
the
yeah,
island,
it is actually
it is
St. Patrick's Day.
And I, what's the difference between an Irish funeral and an Irish wedding?
I don't know.
One less drunk.
I've been insulted.
I fucking love St. Patrick's Day.
This is brutal.
It's my favorite because the Irish don't understand that they're being made fun of, kind of.
What do you mean we don't understand?
You guys don't get it.
We definitely get it.
No, because you guys are fired up all day. Like, oh, it's about us. Hing-a-ding-a-ding. And then everyone else just gets fucking drunk and fights. And they're like, yeah, Irish people. Like, that's what they do.
It is one of the weirdest cultural phenomenons like that.
I wish we would move
have.
away from St. Patrick's Day being a drinking holiday. I wish we would.
Really?
Yeah, it's too European for me. I wish that Canada had its own drinking holiday.
That's fair.
Like, I don't know which one I would pick.
I find it really weird that like it's one of the only holidays in the world where like the whole world on March 17th is like, I'm Irish.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
everyone that's
dude,
got like...
if I fucking picked a day out of the year and I was like, today I'm Nigerian, people would lynch me.
Well, anyone that's got one great-great-great-grandparent from Ireland is like, I'm actually fully Irish. I'm actually culturally Irish. And every actual Irish person's just throwing up.
It's like, what the fuck?
Like, imagine being in Dublin right now. Like, if you lived in Dublin your whole life, you are an Irish man.
Yeah.
In Dublin. And every single North American and European that flies into Dublin to get shit-faced.
On March 17th.
On March 17th, talking about how Irish they are. It'd probably make you want to pluck your fucking eyeballs out.
Dude, it would make you want to die.
Some guy from Boston whose fucking family moved there in the 1800s.
That's why they all leave and go to other cities for St. Paddy's Day. They go to like Cork and Belfast and shit.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Westport.
Just leave Dublin
They're like,
for the day.
Don't be in the capital city.
Where do they make Guinness? Right there? I'm out.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking go there.
Nope. It's terrible.
Yeah. Also, apparently you're not supposed to order Irish car bombs when you're over there. They don't like that.
I had 3 guys walk in and order, they came into the bar on Friday night and they ordered 3 Irish car bombs.
Yeah.
And I looked at them and I said, that's kind of fucking rude, isn't it?
Oh, you can't do that.
And then walked away and made them, and I told Alan, I was like, what a bunch of assholes. Fuck, I just said his name. Can we bleep
Yeah, we'll bleep that. Yeah.
Sorry. He's like, what a bunch of fucking assholes.
You can
Like, yeah,
you can
fuck
order
'em.
that here. It's a while ago. Did you
It's
hear about
not that long ago.
Did you hear about the last Irish guy that tried to blow up a car?
What?
Burnt his lips on the exhaust pipe.
God damn.
Oh, we're going today.
Wow. You fucking cocksucker. Oh, we're going. You fucking
They're
bastard.
such fun people to make fun of. It's like Irish and Italians. You just get to be racist at them.
Oh,
And no one ever calls you for it.
it's fucking brutal, man. Jesus Christ. All right.
On a lighter note, what do you got? What do you got for me today?
What way do your feet crease?
What are you talking about?
Like your feet, if you're like, these are your feet.
Yeah.
These are your feet. Do
From
they
the
have
bottom?
creasy lines this way?
I don't think my feet have creases.
There's no creases at all?
Let me look. Oh, they crease down towards the outside.
Okay.
I didn't even notice I had creases.
I know
down there.
someone who has center creasing.
They probably got a fucked up foot.
Like the creases are all this way.
Like parallel to the foot length?
Yes. It's peculiar, isn't
That
it?
is do their feet like
I
cave?
think they grip very hard while they
with their
walk.
with their big toe and their pinky toe.
Yeah,
they
I
grip.
think so. Yeah.
Ew.
I know, it's kind of strange, isn't
Who
it?
is this? Well, you can't say.
I can't tell you.
That's fucked.
I know it. I was like,
Who grips like that?
but they have very healthy feet. So I wonder if the rest of us actually have the unhealthy feet.
No, you're supposed to grip like you're closing your hand.
I don't think you are. So I did some research into this.
Yeah.
People who walk barefoot all their life,
Weirdos.
they grip like this. It's an inward grip.
Those people suck, though.
They're called tribes people, and they're definitely not weird.
Oh, I'm talking about first world people.
Okay,
that
no,
walk
I'm talking
around
about
there.
like tribe people who don't wear shoes their whole life. That's how their feet grip. They grip inwards.
Well, that might be better for walking on uneven ground, but we live
Yeah.
in a society of concrete. Okay? And if I see another barefoot motherfucker in the Circle K, I'm going to lose my mind.
fully barefoot.
Fully barefoot.
That's
And it's not
disgusting.
because they're homeless. Okay?
It's by choice.
It's by choice because they want to feel closer to the earth, man. I want to feel the vibrations.
You know
from
what I
Mother
do like though?
Gaia.
I like
Fuck
the
off.
I like the widespread toe, zero heel to toe drop shoes. I like them.
Well, like toe shoes?
No. They're zero heel to toe drop, so they're flat on the bottom.
Like Converse?
No. And they're wide in the toe, so
Oh.
you have lots of space, and they're really flexy.
Have you ever
and they
seen
won't
toe
barefoot.
spreaders?
Yeah, I should wear those.
Yeah, people wear them like at home and stuff. I think they're kind of like, if you're trying to picture it, it's like foam shit girls put under their toenails when they paint
and
them.
it's supposed to help get rid of bunions.
Yeah, get rid of bunions and like...
Do you have bunions at all? You're on your feet all the time.
No, I don't get bunions.
Do,
I take
do your
good...
big toes cock in at all?
They are perfectly straight, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I take good care of my feet.
Good for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
my left one's a little wonky.
Yeah, they make like devices that'll straighten that
Yeah,
toe
I
out.
know. You gotta get the click ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a gel one. It doesn't do that much. It helps, but you
Yeah.
need one that like
Take care of
slowly-
your feet, people. It's actually a
Yeah.
big thing. All the things that separate you from the earth, you should spend money on.
Yeah.
Which is like shoes, tires, and beds.
Yeah.
Those are things you should spend money on because they'll actually fuck your life up if you
Yeah,
don't.
well.
And
You
if
know
your
what-
feet are fucked, it's very hard to fix them.
You know what I've been doing actually, because my feet have been getting fucked.
What's that?
I bought a lacrosse ball.
Oh, and just roll it?
And I'm telling you,
I know, it's like orgasmic.
dude, the difference. Like if I do that for like 20 minutes per foot, the next day I have no foot pain.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like,
I've been dropping money on insoles.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, like anti-fatigue shit?
Yeah,
It's
and
good
like
for you, yeah.
that support your arch and shit. Because I
Yeah.
wear Crocs like 9 hours a day.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is not great for
Do you have insoles in them?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah.
With the gel and the shit, and it's actually like it helps with knee pain, back pain,
does.
neck pain.
It fucks you, dude. The best thing you can do if you have benefits.
Wow. Okay.
That guy.
Okay.
is get orthotics.
Yeah. You should.
They're really, they're really good for you.
Yeah.
They change the way your whole fucking body and gait is.
Yeah.
And like
You be
adjust it.
swanging your hips because you're just so full of
You're
energy.
like, oh yeah.
oh,
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
shooting
Ah.
finger guns at people on the street.
Hey there.
Do you ever think sometimes you're in an absurdly too good of a mood?
Yeah. All the
I was
time.
like, I don't know. I was like the other day, right before I got sick, I was in like a really fucking good mood. I woke up, everything was going great. I'm like walking to work, I'm headphones in, and I'm like jiving on the way to work. I'm like smiling at people. Hey, what's up? Hey. And then like halfway there, I was like, I look fucking crazy. Like I need to check myself here. 'Cause people are just like waiting for the bus, and some guy's like, who, what's up? Oh shit!
Yeah.
I bonked you.
there.
All right, we're back.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta check yourself when you're on too good of a...
That's our distance so that people know. Look at that.
Yeah, we're far apart.
We are
This
actually
is the fucking war room.
No, yeah, you look fucking insane if you're just
Yeah, I know, but you know what? Everyone should be living their life like that if you're like happy.
just being
But-
super happy.
Yeah.
I agree. Did I tell you about the work thing that I did?
No.
Okay, I stripped everything out of my work van
Yeah.
and I literally took hot soapy water in a bucket and I scrubbed the entire work van front to
And
back.
you feel better?
I feel better.
Yeah.
I organized everything. I put everything in clean. I cleaned everything. I organized every toolbox. I put it
Yeah.
all back together. And I was like, you know what? I'm sick of sitting around having this shit attitude, being like bitching about stuff.
Yeah,
It's dumb.
it is.
Just sitting around bitching about it. It's like, you know what? My boss, like, everybody is not perfect. Nobody, like, everyone has imperfections.
Yeah.
He's pretty good to me. Never yells at me.
Mm-hmm.
Never fucking called to tell me I'm taking too long on a job. You know? All in all, like, my employment's pretty good. I'm employed all the time.
Yep.
When I need help with something, I get help. If I need help working on my truck, he sends a mechanic to help me. Like, shit like that. It's like, things are not that bad. And you need to look at the positive. If you spend all day focusing on the negative and being shit about your fucking employment and the job you have to go to every day and spend most of your fucking life at, you're gonna have a bad attitude.
To be fair, some jobs do fucking
Some
suck.
jobs are shit. But take a real evaluation. Like, step back and really take an evaluation of where your job's at.
It's better.
Is it that bad?
You know, like, would you rather have the job that you have right now, like, take a step back, or would you rather be a quadriplegic? Like, it could be much worse.
Yeah.
You could have both your legs amputated. You never know.
I wasn't going to go that extreme.
You
but
could have sickle cell.
Yeah.
Like, you never know.
David Goggins doesn't seem to let that bother him, but...
You could have Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah, maybe.
And, you know, you don't. Unless you do, but... if you do, I'm sorry.
You could just have ass cancer, you know?
You know how crazy it is that Lou Gehrig died of Lou Gehrig's disease?
That's
what
not...
a fucking coincidence.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
I was thinking, you like Wendy's?
So I was gonna say,
No. Like, you like Wendy's. This is I'm building.
I love Wendy's. Yeah.
Wendy's.
Fucking
Wendy's dicks hit your nose. You know how there's the Baconator, right? You know how there's the Baconator.
I know the Baconator.
You're aware of the Baconator,
Yes.
right? Solid sandwich, pretty heavy though.
Yep.
So there's the son of Baconator,
Okay.
right? Which is the smaller version.
Yes.
You know of this?
Yes.
Have you ever got it?
No.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's like the Baconator, but obviously less so. Does the Baconator have any other relatives?
Nephew of Baconator.
Nephew of estranged
With lettuce and
uncle,
tomato.
estranged uncle of Baconator.
Oh, they should get on that.
They should get. It'd be like the A&W family. You could be like, you know, the second cousin,
Mother of Baconator.
mother of Baconator.
Ooh, that's a lot of bacon.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
The second cousin of Baconator.
Wow, that's a great idea. You
Right?
should contact.
I'm gonna
Wendy's.
contact Wendy and see what's up.
Yeah, we should do that. You want to call her? I have her phone number.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, creep. How'd you get that?
What? It's because me and Wendy are boys.
Were your boys? You bro down with Wendy of Wendy's?
Yeah, hold up. Wendy's contact. We'll call him on the podcast.
Right now?
Yeah.
Like customer service line?
Wendy's, contact us.
There's going to be some robocall. We're going to sit
Feel
through...
free to give us a text or call. Wow. Done.
What? You calling right now?
They literally just have a phone number.
Okay.
Any questions or comments?
Calling Wendy's customer care. You have reached us outside of our phone hours of operation.
It is Sunday.
All right. No, they
like,
knew.
oh my God.
They're listening live and they're like, fuck no.
Shut it down.
Shut it down. Don't let these guys keep talking about this. They've got the writer's room going crazy.
Yeah.
It's like the fourth cousin of Baconator that he didn't know he was related to and made out with at a party once, and now his friends won't let it go.
Awesome. That one's a mess.
That one's a mess.
Fucking weird things.
Like
on
half
that
a
burger.
bun.
Yeah. Yeah, half a bun on the top.
Heroin.
Yeah. You get like one moldy avocado.
Oh, pit still in.
Yeah. Put in avocado.
It's a burger you try once and then try and forget about for the rest of your life,
Yeah,
but your
that
friends
you
won't
have
let
that.
you.
Yeah. Did you see, okay, how much do you know about the Nigeria shell thing?
What do you mean?
Do you know about this?
Maybe if you start talking about it.
I'll bring up the note.
Every time I hear Nigeria, all I think about is you doing the child soldier's voice, and I can't get That's how I hear the word Nigeria.
So Shell, like, I was not aware of how fucked up Shell is as a company.
The multinational oil company
Yeah,
Shell.
I
You
didn't know
thought-
how bad it was. It's way worse than I thought.
It's really bad.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't even feel good
It's
going
like
to their
the
pump
murder
anymore.
company. Didn't know what they were up to.
Yeah, seriously, like they're just fucking. Okay, so they own Nigeria. Do you know about
Oh,
this?
tight.
They literally just own
I
most.
love when companies can get that big.
They own like most of the rights to the country's land outright,
Yeah.
like to the vast majority of Nigerian land.
Yep. It's probably because like France owned Nigeria at one point and sold a bunch of it.
So they own like the vast majority of Nigeria.
Oh hell yeah!
And they basically do whatever they want. It started as them being like, we'll bring industry to your country and they'll help you economically.
Yeah.
And then they went in and they were like, yeah, we'll start paying you. And they showed them how to do stuff. And they started paying them. And then they were like, okay, yeah, but there's oil. Actually, you're spilling oil everywhere and it's destroying our country. And they're like, yeah, that's part of the deal. Like, you're going to live in a wasteland. Yeah. You live in a wasteland.
Yeah, you live here.
Mine the oil.
I don't fucking live here.
I live in Los Angeles. Yeah, so they started mining. I think it's been like 10 years, 15 years, something like that they started mining in Nigeria. They have spilled all over Nigeria. There's like full areas of Nigeria that are just black. Like the soil is jet. No, not like that. Come on. I mean jet.
Well, yeah, Chris.
I mean black with oil. Like the soil is just contaminated.
I'm sorry if that was just all build up for that bit, that would have been so funny. Fuck.
So
Okay, sorry.
okay. So since they've started mining, they've spilt over 500 million gallons of oil all over their country.
Damn, that sucks.
That's so much oil?
Yeah.
And so literally there's areas where there's like just small lakes of oil. Of like just oil.
Don't tell the states, they'll go get it.
Yeah, they'll go fucking invade Nigeria.
Dispense some freedom.
Yeah. Fuck me. I don't know. It actually fucked me up. I was like, I didn't think that they were that bad.
Oh yeah, they're
Did you
awful.
know about this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Shell, BP. And it bugs me. You remember Mythbusters, right?
Yeah.
You know Carrie, the hot one?
Yeah. She does commercials.
She does
now.
commercials for Shell now, you bitch.
I know.
You fucking selling out? How good is that money? It can't be that good.
It's probably very good.
It's probably very good, but to sidestep on all your morals after fucking Grant Imahara died,
I know.
You're gonna fucking do this to his legacy, you bitch.
Yeah,
Fuck
Grant,
you.
Grant was a good guy.
Grant
too.
was a good guy. Adam Savage was a good guy. Jamie Heineman's a good guy. What what was the other guy? The dumb guy.
Tory.
Tory was his name?
Tory was his name.
Tory? That guy was fine. He was chilling.
I think he's also an idiot because he's on a Tide commercial with her.
Oh, fuck you then.
Yeah, they're doing Procter and
dare
Gamble's.
you?
Procter and Gamble's dirty work.
How fucking dare you?
It's actually
Like, sit there and be like, look what Shell's doing for the environment. Look great they are. I didn't know how much energy was in oil. Yes, you fucking did.
yeah, they're engineers. They better have known.
Yeah, I know. Of course they know. But, like, why are you standing on an offshore drilling rig being like, Shell's actually pretty great, guys?
Yeah, it's kind of brutal because it's like, man,
That is selling out to a massive
do
degree.
I agree that there's really bad things going on with mining, like elements for batteries? Sure, like batteries are also a gross industry.
Yeah.
But like you can't just pump oil and be like, yo, it's not that bad.
You can't.
Like it is. They're both really bad.
You can't be that smart. Like, have that much sway on people and then just start sucking the oil and gas industry's dick like that.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Like you can. She did.
Well, I guess, but it's like someone who works at who worked at the UN being like, by the way, I'm doing commercials for Lockheed Martin now.
Yeah.
Have you seen these drones? They're actually pretty great. They can wipe out entire towns and no one even needs to see the fear in their eyes.
There's a beautiful company called G4S, and they like to install false militaries for shitty governments.
Yeah, exactly. Have you heard of this
Africa.
great company called BlackRock? Fuck me, man.
Dude, BlackRock owns the majority of Bitcoin stocks now. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, BlackRock's actually pretty fucked.
They're fucked
And you know
up.
whose fault it is.
Who? Who?
Greedy people.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's what
I've been holding BlackRock shares for years.
Yeah, I own 1/1,000,000th of a share of BlackRock. I'll see you guys.
I actually own a lot of BlackRock. I've owned BlackRock for years.
You've owned BlackRock.
Like like dividends from
well,
like
they're
I get
massive,
dividends from
right?
them all the time. Yeah,
they move more money than most countries' GDP.
it's the only stocks I won't get rid of is like stuff that I've invested with BlackRock. I will not sell.
You're part of it now.
Yeah,
You're partially
fuck
responsible of what they've done.
damn straight, and I'm going to give them more money every paycheck forever.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What? I've had nothing but return on them.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're making money, who cares what they do?
Exactly.
No, not exactly.
What am I supposed to do? Just be poor? It's an excellent investing opportunity.
We're still poor.
I'm not as poor.
I got $24 off BlackRock last year, so get fucked.
Yeah. I got a little bit of money from them, so I'm a little less poor than I was. Now I'm not as poor. Facts.
That return cost 8 lives.
Yeah, there's so many people in the world.
Oh, no. You can't be doing that.
Why?
There's so many people in the world.
There's a lot of people.
And that's a good thing.
Let's see. Let me just look at this real quick.
How many people there are in the world?
Um,
Are we at 9 billion yet? Probably.
my BlackRock return over all time is 57.72%.
Of how much did you put in?
Like, the initial investment was a couple $100.
Okay, so you made $100.
Yeah.
Over how many years?
Like 3 years.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Like $16 a year. Almost 17.
It's not bad. It's beating inflation. I have $100 that beat inflation.
Yeah, good for you.
I just like holding them. I like having BlackRock shares.
Well, I mean, for a lot of guys, investing is just gambling. Especially when you get into, like, crypto and stuff.
Yeah, I have crypto shit too. It's brutal.
Yeah. Our buddy made, like, a lot of money on crypto.
Really?
Yeah, I'll tell you about it after.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it is just gambling, though.
My uncle's like 7x right now on his investment in crypto.
Yeah.
He's like made a lot of money.
Our buddy was, like, 200x.
Wow.
It was one of those really shitty, wildly...
like a meme coin.
Yeah, like
drop.
a meme coin that was wildly volatile.
Yeah, what a fucking... I would love to play the lottery. Dog with hat is a stupid meme coin that's out, and in 2 weeks, it's been open for like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Sitting around like 1 penny a share, or 1/10 of a penny a share.
Yeah.
Went up 16,000% in 2 weeks in the beginning of February.
And then everyone's going to sell it, and it's not going to be worth anything
It's
again.
still up, but like, yeah. Well, you know what you do.
Well, no, a bunch of people...
sell. It's up 16,000%. If you're holding, sell it. You're going to make nothing.
Well, that's
money.
the thing. Is like, cryptocurrency could have been a cool thing, but no one's ever actually going to use it because everyone only sees cryptocurrency as like an investment vehicle now.
I disagree.
When was the last time you saw anyone buy anything with Bitcoin?
It doesn't matter. You don't use it as that's reductive.
Don't use the cryptocurrency as a currency.
It's not a currency. That's not the point of it.
What's the point of it?
The point of it's blockchain development, which is a superior storage of information.
Like, kind of, but it's wildly energy inefficient.
The technology that's come out of crypto...
How many NFTs do you own?
None.
Okay.
No. The technology that's come out of the technology that's come out of blockchain development is superior. That's a fact. It's you're a gamer. You're a gamer. Why wouldn't you invest in gaming? Gaming, they're gonna start making games that are entirely developed on blockchain, and that is where that coin, that token, is worth money. That's why it's worth money.
I don't like everything being worth money and owned and shit.
Okay, I know, but that's how the whole world works, Josh.
I know, it's the way the world works. It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks so fucking bad. Everything costs
Get
money
on
right
board
now. You don't
or
own
get
it.
run over.
Everything is a fucking subscription model now. I gotta pay money to have fucking pictures on the internet.
No, but they're already trying to run blockchain developed games. They're going to be like Fortnite, where it's like free, Fortnite or Warzone, like free, but anything you want to buy in game, you're buying on that platform. And using that platform is where you're engaging with that currency. It's already starting to take
It's gonna
off.
suck so
No, it's
fucking
not.
bad.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna suck so
Dude,
bad.
it's gonna be so. You're gonna be like, you know what? I actually really like this. And Christian told me about this a long time ago. I'm telling you,
No, it's gonna suck. I'm gonna fucking hate it. I'm gonna shoot myself.
you're gonna love it.
If I go somewhere and I'm gonna have to buy things with imaginary tokens from the internet, I'm gonna shoot
You already buy things with imaginary tokens. Do you use debit cards?
What?
Imaginary
It's money.
Imagine
It's backed by things.
By what?
The U.S. dollar, which is backed by petrol. It's actually a thing.
Oh my god, that's so garbage.
It's better than being made up by imaginary numbers that
It's
GPU
made up. It's
didn't
made-
have to find.
It's made up by imaginary numbers.
It's backed by the economy.
The U.S. came off the gold standard.
Yes.
They're no longer.
It's
on
a
the gold-
fiat currency. It's backed by the economy.
Yeah, it's bullshit because the evaluations
It's
that go
more-
in between. It's such bullshit.
All right, it's such bullshit.
It's
Buy
bull-
something anywhere in the world with U.S. dollars.
It's bullshit.
But
it's
you
not
can buy,
backed by.
You
it's
can
not,
buy anything anywhere in the
gold
world with U.S.
standard was the
dollars.
last time that we were actually attached to something tangible. The economy
It's the
said,
petrodollar.
no, it's not.
It is. It's tied to the fucking price of oil.
It's not tied to the price of oil.
It is.
It's not. The price of oil has a loose tie in the economy of the United States.
So is that more tied to something than random graphics cards doing math all over the world on the internet?
Crypto is insane. That's way different. But don't tell me that a non-gold backed currency is better.
It's backed. Yes, it's backed by the trust of people and the economies.
How
of
did that
scale.
work out in 2008 when we trusted the
The
rating
money was
agencies?
still worth something.
Yeah, what? Oh, was it when we said, "Oh, don't worry, all these investments now creating value in this currency." Yeah, they're AAA grade, AAA security
Well,
rating.
yes, I
except for the
understand-
fact that all the people that make up this mortgage-backed bond, they actually can't pay their fucking mortgage at all. So now we're like having people defaulting on mortgages. And then,
I'm not arguing that 08 was a fuck
and then
up.
we have a gigantic economic collapse that affected the globe, dude. The whole globe shook and rattled when the U.S. economy fell.
So does that not mean that currency is tied to something if the whole world felt its effect?
It means they're all tied
could
to nothing.
lose
You know what?
Three-quarters of its
Russia-
value tomorrow and the world would be fine.
Russia didn't have that happen to their economy. You know why? Gold backed. Gold
Russia's
standard.
also more of a closed-off economy. That's fine.
cool. They're also tied to gold.
Would you rather live there?
In Russia? Maybe.
No.
Who knows? I've never been.
No, you'd be dead in Ukraine in 3 weeks.
I wouldn't go to Ukraine.
You'd be forced to.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Nobody knows. But countries are going back to gold standard.
We are not economists right now, by the way. Just like
we are geniuses.
we are geniuses. I'm operating on another plane.
Dude, there's
Okay.
a whole other fucking world inside our brains.
There's a world within that world too that I'm also operating
World
in. And then there's a
inceptions.
small world in that world that I'm just starting.
You know what I really want to see is I want to go to Antarctica
Okay.
in
And
case
see the
there's a
ice
hollow
wall.
Earth. The ice wall?
The ice wall.
That
That's-
protects the entrance to the hollow Earth?
No, that's what the flat Earth people say. That Antarctica is actually an ice wall around the outside that prevents you from leaving.
No, it's not.
No, it's a hollow Earth, and that's where the giants come from.
They don't come from there. They went in there, obviously, Josh, to stay safe.
Obviously. Oh, sorry, I'm such a fool.
Yeah.
I should have known.
What are you
that
fucking
they were
talking about,
escaping. Fucking giants, man.
Did you see the picture of the giant foot?
Christian,
Did you see
I can't explain this to you. Was that your foot?
No. Here, let me pull it up. Our friend sent this to me and said, we can say it. Dylan sent this to me and said, tell Josh to explain this. Look at that. Oh, fuck. Get out of here, light. See that? That's a picture of a foot. Over top. Look at that.
So, okay.
Take a look. No, take the phone. Analyze.
That's in stone, yes?
Yes. Because it's been fossilized from the age of giants.
So a giant died standing up.
No, he stepped and made a footprint. Come on.
No. He made a footprint in the stone.
He made a footprint in the earth that has been turned into stone.
That's not how stone works.
That is, dude.
Dirt doesn't turn into stone.
Yes, it does. That's what? Are you joking?
No, it doesn't. Stone comes up through the crust.
Some stone. There's all different types of stone. Some things
Are you saying that's sediment? That's not sedimentary rock.
Let me see.
That's not.
Josh, that is sedentary.
That's
sediment
not
rock. Yes, it is.
That's igneous rock.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Christian,
Josh.
for that to happen, the foot would have to be so hot that it would melt the rock and be so heavy that it could press into it without cracking the stone.
It'd press it. Dude, we have rock...
okay.
Hold up. We have rock indentations. The oldest proof of human existence is fossilized footprints that are bipedal from that cave.
Not in stone like that.
It is.
How long
do
you think it takes stone to form?
It's a stone. It takes thousands of years.
Millions of years.
Thousands under heat and pressure.
That's outside.
Now...
Where were they walking before?
I don't know.
Chris! You can make rocks underground over thousands of years. Fine.
Yes.
So are you telling me
then
the
they
giants dug really
resurfaced.
deep, found this rock, stepped in it, really hot rock, stepped on it, pressed a foot, covered it back up, and waited for this to rise to the
they
surface?
just stepped in dirt.
Chris.
Or maybe they stepped in fucking... I don't know. Maybe they stepped in a bunch of, clay, and then that clay got formed into that. Who knows?
It would probably... You can't just say who knows and wave it away. Could be anything. Who knows?
I'm telling you, we're gonna find out. You wait.
All right.
You wait. 20 years?
I told you, the second we find solid, peer-reviewed proof of giants will suck your dick, because it's not happening.
It's gonna happen. You're gonna be like, wow, holy fuck. It's gonna be the aliens all over again. Now there's proof of aliens. You guys said
I've
I was
always
crazy.
believed in aliens.
You guys said I was
I've
crazy
always
when I was
believed in
talking
aliens.
about the Tic Tac aliens and nobody heard about it. And then it came out. Then they put it out there. Real military review stuff.
Okay, I laughed at you one time because we were talking about aliens. You go, did you hear about the Tic Tacs? Which is by itself a pretty funny statement.
You wait. Giants are
I
going to be...
believe
I'm
in
ahead.
aliens.
I'm ahead.
I just don't understand, in your theory, why the giants are so smart and they taught us everything and they're so strong and they're so
died.
big. How the fuck did we beat them?
We didn't beat them. They died.
Why?
Because there wasn't a lot of them left. Their species slowly whittled out.
How? If they're so advanced, you think they'd be boning.
They were trying, but they had to interbreed with humans occasionally to keep
could you
their
imagine
lineage
that?
going. Taking some giant dick.
No, I was thinking the other way around.
Oh yeah, true. Just fucking a
Just
giant
fucking
pussy.
a giant lady?
Yeah.
That'd
But
probably be pretty disappointing for her on scale-wise, right?
But that's what I'm saying is they would just try, they slowly whittled out, and that's why we have
Yao Ming.
that's why we have giantism, and that's why we have...
It's like a regressive gene from fucking the giants.
It's possible. We also have people who have whole lineages of massive abnormalities that are inclined towards giants. Like Prince Charles. Or King Charles now.
Because of his fingers?
Because he's got gigantic giant hands.
And his prostate now is giant.
Wow.
Have you heard? That's a holdover in his giant genes. It enlarged his prostate.
Maybe.
They did a fucking hear ye note on the front of the palace. The king has no large prostate.
So is he okay?
No, he's probably dying real quick.
No, people don't die of prostate cancer all the time, do they?
Well, he's he's got the best doctors in the world.
In the whole world.
In the whole world. However, he is old as shit and probably has gout and stuff.
Yeah, but he's not that unhealthy.
Have you seen the swelling of his extremities?
Dude, he does just...
He's about to pop his fucking wedding ring off.
Nah, he does go out on walks and stuff in the wilderness.
Yeah, he's just full of fluid from eating rich British food his entire life. That guy's eaten nothing but meat pies and potatoes his whole life.
We don't know that.
I do know that.
You think so?
That's what he does because he's...
So who's the next? Then it's William, right?
Yeah. But apparently no one's seen Princess Kate in 2 weeks.
Kate Middleton?
Yeah, no one's seen Kate Middleton for 2 weeks. Have you not seen this?
No, why? What's up with her?
I don't know. No one's seen her. And then she posts a picture with her kids and it's very clearly photoshopped.
She's dead.
That's what I'm saying. She's either dead or my other thing
They're
is
trying to replace her right now.
she got a BBL,
What's a BBL?
Brazilian butt lift.
Why? She was hot as fuck before.
Yeah, I know, but everyone's getting BBLs now. And it takes like 4 weeks to recover. You gotta lay on your stomach on your bed while your ass recovers.
Really?
Yeah. So that's my one theory. Or they fucking clipped her.
I think it wouldn't be the first
They
time.
yes, as of yesterday, the the royal family put BBC on high alert.
What? To find her?
No, to like be ready. There's big news possibly coming.
No fucking way.
Yes,
The king's dying.
the king's dying, or she died, or they killed each other.
The queen died long before we found out. I'm convinced of that.
Yeah, I was convinced too, and then I saw that one picture of her, like apparently a week before she died, and she looked fucking rough, and I was like, all right, maybe.
Yeah.
She was like blue.
I guess they are just like super...
My conspiracy theory was that she died in the middle of COVID, and the British public wouldn't have been able to take it.
Yeah, I
so
thought
they
the
like
same
waited
thing.
a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking what happens? What if we have like 2 monarchs die in our lifetime?
You know how crazy that would be?
Yeah. At what point do we just give up on it?
And if he dies, like Charles, Camilla doesn't become...
No.
No, right? It goes to William.
It goes to William, yeah. And then if he dies, it goes to his kid. It doesn't go to
It doesn't go to
Harry or whatever.
Harry. No.
No.
Good.
Yeah, it's
Good,
like
'cause Harry's a fucking retard.
because now it's like
Him and his wife are idiots.
men and women are now considered equal in lineage where they weren't before. So it would go like oldest to youngest, but sons first, then daughters.
But now it's equal.
But now it's equal. It's just age,
So,
I think, is how it works.
well, I mean, William's not that young either. We might see a third monarch.
Might see a 4th. Like when we're dying.
Like, I think that I wouldn't... If Charles dies,
Yeah.
which I wouldn't be shocked at,
That's happening
and
within
then
the
we
next
see
3
William
years.
die,
Yeah.
and we go to another one. So, we will have seen four
4 monarchs in our lifetime.
Wow, that's actually
As of like
outstanding.
a lot of people before us had only seen Elizabeth their whole life, which is pretty fucking nuts.
Is that really, like, how long ago was her mother? The Queen's mother?
What do you mean, when she died?
Yeah, like, when was that Elizabeth
80s?
took over?
Oh, Elizabeth took over in the 50s.
Really?
Her dad was the king, yeah.
Her dad was the king.
Yes.
Okay.
Her dad was the king, and her uncle was the king before her dad. But her uncle was a Nazi sympathizer, so he got kicked out of the royal family during the war. And then her dad became the king, and then her dad died, and it was only her and her sister, so she became the queen. That's how it worked.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Yeah, it is. Well, folks, there's
Wow.
a little lesson on
Little
the British
history
monarchy.
lesson. We learned a lot today. We learned about fucked up feet. We learned about the British monarchy. We learned about Brian Mulrooney. We learned about a bunch of stuff.
Shell being a not
Shell.
so great company, apparently.
I called Carrie from Mythbusters a bitch, and I stand by it. We lifting the fucking desk.
It was just
All right.
bouncing. Everyone, stay reasonable.
Keep doubting. We love you. Have a good night.
Reasonable Doubt Podcast. If you guys like funny, hilarious, goofy, goober, silly boys podcast, that is a good place to find yourself.
That was a good one.